Hey guys, welcome to Clueless Insanity and welcome to yet another episode in the Let's Talk series. Today we are to discuss about RCB versus KXIP. As always, we have two experts in our panel, Madhusudan joining from Germany and Amog from Bangalore. So guys, excited about tomorrow's game and what do you think would be the team composition? Amog, you can start off.
All right. Yes, since we're playing in the same game, the same stadium. Sorry for the loss of words here. Since we're playing in the same stadium, I think this is a perfect combination. Everyone would have to feel a little bad for Gurkirat, but I think it's okay. You can just bench him out for one more match, and then once we're back into the bigger stadiums, we'll change that one change which will be there. Siraj will replace him with the Gurkirat. But for the next match, it should go with the same composition, no change.
What about you, Madhu? You have any different thoughts?
No, I'll go with Mog. Halfway through, we have done well. I think inclusion of Siraj was mainly because it was a smaller ground and to have a added bowling option. That's the reason Siraj came in. So I think he did well in last match. So I think we'll go with the same 11.
Yes.
This throws up. We have had a great season so far. Okay, so 5 wins in 7 games. It's been a long time since we have had such season. So, who do you think had that impact in batting? So, we all know we always bank on AB and Virat, but do you think you'd go choose some other player like Devdutt Padikkal, or you'd still count on these two itself? Madhu, you can start this time.
Devdutt has been pretty impressive. He has got 350s in 7 matches. So he has done well, but only concern is after 6 overs he tends to get slower. So I think there needs to be someone who goes and ask Devdutt to have the same strike rate when he's playing in power play. But apart from that, it's always the two pillars, Virat and AB, who are doing well. And we have not clicked, like all four have not clicked at the same time. Each match, it's different batsmen who are clicking. So for me, Finch has to get going. Yes, he did well in the last match. The wicket was slower, but I think he really needs to get going, is what I think. But apart from that, these two, the resources will always be there for RCB.
Well, that's a good point which you mentioned about Devdutt. That is finding it little tough after the per place. So probably that has more to come with the experience. When he gets to play more matches, he might find a way. And also spending time in middle with someone like Virat, AB, and also Finch for that matter. So Amog, who do you pick in the first 7 matches? Would you go with someone like AB who has done exceptionally well, or it's Virat, or you would stick to Devdutt Padikkal?
See the matches that we have won, right, have like been mainly Virat and ABD. Be it Mumbai Indians, or be that that awesome innings of Virat Kohli of 90, and then the last match it's been ABD again. So these matches were won single-handedly by one particular player type. You can mention it like that. The other matches where they did perform, or it was like a collective performances, but that was mainly to do with our bowlers. So I cannot give credit to an individual player, but here you can see one-sidedly taking over has been only ABD and Virat, and they have shown why they are the best. So yeah, it's just I would like to mention like how Madhu did say the same points. It will be like I'm repeating the same points. So I think I should just leave it at this. That Virat and ABD have been the main reasons for a batting to be awesome.
Yes, you mentioned that. So the bowlers have done really well for us this season. Okay, so there are bowlers like Saini has bowled really well. The inclusion of Morris has been a boost to the team. But the major, change which we have had, or the X factor, has to be Washington Sundar, right? So, would
100%.
you say it's Washington Sundar who's the pick of the bowlers this season, or Chahal, who's always been good for us? Would you go with some other name, Amok?
I would 100% be Washington Sundar. It's a phenomenal stuff what he's done. It's close to like I think 2017 when he came into that inclusion for RPS. What he did then it never was repeated. The very first year, what he managed to showcase, it was kind of disappointing that he never repeated that in 2018 or 19. Especially for us, last year he was nowhere close to what he was doing. I think he went back to the basics. I think he figured out what he was good at, and then to bowl like that in power play, to not even get hit for a boundary in the last 2-3 matches, it's phenomenal. He's been out of the league. It's clearly, I would say, that one big bowling change which has really put us right up there.
Yes, that's a good point you mentioned. In fact, he has just given 3 boundaries in power plays in the whole of IPL. So that's a great thing to have, not just economy wise, but also is a wicket taker. So Madhu, who's your pick?
Absolutely. Washington Sundar. Amok just hit nail on the head. Washington Sundar is not given as much as credit he should have been given. It's always like when it comes to RCB, it's like more of Virat and AB, the two pillars. But Washington Sundar absolutely has done really well. I mean, we all know that how genius Chahal is, but I think in the earlier matches, Virat didn't have that much of confidence on Washington Sundar, but once he got that confidence in a match against Mumbai, then he started giving more overs in power play, and he has been really doing well. And he also got wickets. And imagine if he has given only 3 boundaries in power play on his bowling, and that too last match he bowled in Sharjah, which is the ground size didn't matter at all to him. So I think he's been really good for RCB, and he should be given a lot of credit.
Yes, absolutely. And also, it's good to see a finger spinner bowling well. It's rare to see a finger spinner getting 4 overs these days in IPL. And here's one who's getting 4 overs, and his economy is below 6 runs per overs, which is really great. So, if we have seen, as we spoke, we have had a great start to the season, 5 wins out of 7 games. So, if you have to pick one game which is close to you, or which is your favorite one, which would that be? Madhu?
I can't just pick one. As RCB fans, we know like last 3 years we have not done well, and if we won one match, then that's a great thing for us. But for me, this time the turnaround was against Rajasthan Royals, I would say. Because I feel that that was more clinical. Yes, we did well against Chennai, but at the same time, Chennai was struggling too. So I think against Rajasthan we did well, and that got us the momentum, and thereby we won last 2 matches back to back. I think Rajasthan Royals. I would pick Rajasthan Royals match.
Nice, that's a good one. What about you, Amok?
Yeah, I mean, I see that Rajasthan Royals was like that first match where we are completely clinical kind of a thing. But I would say, for changing of form for our captain being that Mumbai Indians super over, that was a very special moment. Till then, you could see he was clearly shaky. It just needed him to hit one ball off the bat, and we have seen Virat Kohli back in form. So that is a very important moment, I think, in this entire IPL. So that match, ideally, we should have won it quite well, but still, that is a very close match to me. That 2 points, still we were on the good side and not on the bad side. So yes, that's a very close match for me.
Yes, yes. I would probably pick the first game against SRH. The reason being that it's always important to start off well, and we have struggled in past also. We struggled to win the opening game, so that was a very important win, and especially from the more situation in which we won, that gave us the confidence that never you won't go out of the game. That kind of confidence was very important, especially at the beginning of the season. And we did have a bad game after that, but because of the first win, I guess we could somehow get back, and hopefully we continue the momentum going forward. 7 more matches to go. Let's hope we end up at top two. Earlier days, but let's hope it's nothing wrong in hoping, because RCB fans are always good at hoping, right? So, anyways,
No, it's not a hope this time. I have a very good feeling actually, AB. I have a very good feeling we'll do it.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
hopefully.
I have a question for you too. There has been a lot of talk about this IPL mid-season transfer. It's been 2 days that there are no updates from any of the sites. Do you guys think that any interesting transfers that RCB is looking for, or are you guys happy with whatever the squad that we have got? Let's start with AB.
Yeah, I wouldn't go, not just RCB, any team for that matter wouldn't consider the mid-season transfer. Uh, DC clearly mentioned that they're not letting go of Ajinkya Rahane, and Mumbai also said they're not letting go of Chris Lynn. Chennai mentioned that they're not interested in transfers. Okay, so if you could see, Chennai is one of the team which are struggling, but they're also not looking for that. So a team like RCB, which is having that winning momentum, wouldn't probably look into the transfer, and any team for that matter would be skeptical to leave out of their bench strength, right? It's like mm, you letting go of someone who you would have found it tough to get it in the auction. So I don't think that will be happening.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, yeah. I think Abhi covered up everything. I'll just be repeating the same thing. He's nailed it again. Of course, he's like an expert these days, so he's got everything covered. So yeah, there's nothing more to add there.
Yeah, but the one good thing for us, and I wish, is that we don't have to sit in the drawing room and do the calculations part this year. We just hope we don't do that. Hopefully, that's a good thing for us. We are in a good position right now. A win tomorrow and a win on Saturday against RR would make us sit more comfortably. So let's hope for that.
100%.
And
100%.
yeah, thank you guys for joining in for this session. And it was nice talking to you at the mid. We are exactly at the middle of the tournament, so this was a good chat. Thank you guys. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
And guys,
Thanks a lot.
viewers, please do like, share, and subscribe to Clueless Insanity. Thank you. Cheers.
That's good. Cheers.